dia.
Bom dia.
Como vais?
Yeah, I can also say buenos dias.
Buenos dias, como estás?
I know there are some
No,
French
buenas
speakers in
tardes.
the room. Bonjour.
Buongiorno.
Good morning.
Okay. So we're gonna start our workshop, okay? And as you probably know, it's gonna be a fun moment about fun stuff.
Thank you.
So, as you probably read in my flyer in the this thing here, I've been teaching for a while now. I've been teaching to kids, to adults, like little kids, teenagers. I don't miss teenagers, but well, I learned a lot from it, and I can tell you that when a class is fun, it's more healthy. Like even for us, like it's healthier for the kids, healthier for us. Most of the times I didn't feel like I was working because I was having so much fun and having a good time. Well, so raise your hand if you have already played a game with your students.
Not online.
Oh, I mean any kind of games in class.
Oh yeah, games in class.
Okay, what can you tell me about like your students' attention, your students' participation, your students' involvement?
They
Yeah,
like
they
it.
liked it and they were more like, even some people that don't talk in class, during that game they were actually talking, they were participating. So.
Yeah, and based on my experience, that's true for all ages, okay?
And they
It
also
doesn't matter
get
if they're
competitive.
kids, they are teenagers, like young adults.
I have a 40-year-old student in my Spanish class that got excited to play Kahoot, so.
That's so sweet. I mean, I get excited playing Kahoot
Me
too.
too, I got excited.
Okay, have you ever played Kahoot before?
En tu clase. En tu
I mean,
clase.
as a student?
Yes.
As a worker, yes.
Okay, have you ever used Kahoot in one of your classes? Ooh, okay. So, just to begin with, what is it called? Okay, just a little bit about me. My name is Andy, okay? I'm the Portuguese TA at UNM. And I have been teaching for 12 years now, since 2012. Back in Brazil, where I was born, like, there is a need for English teachers, and they hire like English teachers all the time. If you ever want to go to Brazil to work, it's a very good like place to make some cash. Well, okay, some benefits of playing in class include like retention, engagement, memory, social skills, attention, concentration, creativity, problem-solving skills, and self-esteem. All these abilities are developed and bettered when we play with our students. Believe it or not, like they will pay more attention, they will learn better, they will interact with their peers more, they will learn like how to deal with difficult situations, right? Okay, let's start with Kahoot then. First, we're gonna play it, okay? I'm sure some of you have already played, but some of you have not. So you're gonna have the chance to experience Kahoot as a student.
You need a phone, ¿verdad?
You can use either the phone or the computers, okay? Any device you have that has connection to the internet.
Do we need to sign in for something, or you?
Yes, take a look here. We're gonna go with classic mode, okay? It's the standard way of playing it. So here's everything we need to know about Kahoot. Like, your students, they're going to go to kahoot.it, and they're going to type this PIN to access your game.
Can you enlarge the code?
Sure. The QR code?
Yeah.
¿Cómo es Kahoot? What do they do online? Kahoot.
Kahoot.
Punto IT.
Punto IT.
Kahoot.it. Yes. Let me just get rid of this song.
Punto IT.
Just a second.
And then we need to do it.
Yay.
Creo que fue
604.
No,
604, 603.
no.
604, 409. Okay. 604.
Thank you, gracias.
Everybody on? As soon as you type this code, you are connected, and then you'll be requested to type your name. Okay? Just so you know, you can disable this feature. Okay? If some of your students are too funny or they come up with names that are not very appropriate, you can get rid of this and they will not type their names.
I ask them to put their first name and then I use it to take roll after class is over because you can go in and see a list of who participated.
Oh yeah, that's a good tool for that. Yeah. How many? 1, 2, 4, 8, 4, 8. Everybody's all right? So let's start. Okay, just a heads up. It's a quiz, right? An online quiz. And everybody's gonna answer the same questions together. And please, this Kahoot is like a teacher-centered platform. So you, like I, as the teacher, I decide how fast or how slow the game goes. Okay? Everything is always like connected to my screen. So in case your students have their phones in their hands, like they have to always come back to your screen to play the game, to keep playing the game. That's good when you have like students that like to check notifications during the class hours, right? Okay. That's good.
And I think you do this in advance, right? The games?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you how to like change that. Question 1. What's the world's largest river by volume? Can you see the alternatives in your screens? Or just the symbols?
Symbols.
As I told you, teacher-centered. We always have to come back to my screen. Okay? So what's the correct answer?
Amazon.
The Amazon, yeah. 6 people got it right, 3 people got it wrong. The faster you answer, the more points you make. Okay?
I'm gonna get all of them wrong.
True or false? The capital of Australia is Sydney. Woo! What's the capital of Australia, guys?
Canberra.
Canberra. What's the capital of Brazil?
Brasilia.
Yeah, even though Sydney is super famous, that's not like okay. As we move forward, the scoreboard is going to change. If any of these students make a mistake, like they go down, they go up. The world's highest waterfall is called?
Beautiful.
I've been there.
I don't say, maybe you feel like that's that, but I gotta go again.
Angel Falls.
Angel.
2 people got it right on.
Where is that?
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Really?
Wow.
Nader is on fire, guys.
Super fast.
All is on fire also.
Okay, do you see do you see what happens when I like pass my mouse over? Like, let's say Nader is not behaving. He's not being a good kid. I can kick him out. Okay? I
Okay.
mean, we're not gonna do that, but if it's ever necessary, and You click on his name and he's banned from the game, okay?
Or if
From
you
the
have,
game
like,
or from the game of just the
From the game.
oh.
so there's not a way to hide someone from the scoreboard?
What do you mean?
Like in a Spanish class, like Spanish 1, let's say you have somebody that should be in Spanish 301 and they're winning everything. You want them to participate, but you also don't want them to be at the top of the scoreboard.
I mean, you can do that, but that's a little like.
More technical. Okay.
Okay, next one. There's also a song playing, okay? I just got rid of it.
Oh,
Oh.
Now you have to scroll your bar to select the year World War I ended.
Wow.
There is only one right answer.
Oh,
Oh, not World War One.
I read wrong. I read World War II also.
1918, everyone.
That was a
Okay.
lot of fun.
So, question: what kind of questions we've had so far? Like open questions, right? No, we have open questions. We
Multiple
had like
choice.
multiple choice,
True or false?
true or false, and now
Sliding scale.
yes.
You choose that?
Yeah, we can choose all these different questions. However, the coolest ones are not free. Okay? But I'll teach you how to use them. There is a way.
Double point.
Double points. In Romeo and Juliet, what family does Romeo belong to?
oh.
Oh, shoot.
Monza.
Juliet is a Catholic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is the world's biggest country by area?
Sí.
Pero me interesa.
Hola.
Are you wrong? Are you too sleepy?
The largest country is
Russia.
Russia. Just 4 more questions, I guess. Okay, can anybody read this to me?
Russia is the largest country in the world by area and is 6.6 million square miles or 17.1 million square kilometers.
As you can see, we can also add slides in between questions, so we can talk about like important like stuff we want to address. Okay. And of course, the game only goes on when I press next. So if there's something you need to clarify, as long as you don't press next, the game is paused. Okay? The first person to travel into space was yeah, tricky question, right?
Wow.
The question doesn't say anything about the moon. It's about space.
Wow, or what space? Outer space or the mountains on fire?
Ooh. Now we have our first open question, right? Which planet is the fourth from the sun?
Or you have time?
Just sign the list, please.
Okay, for sure.
From the sun? Okay.
What's the fourth planet from the sun? Just sign the list, please. It's Mars. So, in case you want to add alternatives, you can, okay? Maybe I don't know. Maybe you want to add the term in English and the term in Spanish. If you want to be that nice, you can do that.
Or
Okay.
a typo.
So all these 4 different types, all these 4 words are considered correct for this game. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Next. Puzzle. Put the planets in order from furthest from the sun to closest. It's backwards, okay? From the furthest to the closest. This is another different type of question, right? Now the students have to scramble. So if you want, maybe they can like put a sentence in order. Maybe they can, I don't know, think about like dimension of things. Like you're working with a vocabulary that relates to size. You can say like from small to biggest. Like I don't know. Possibilities are like endless. 11. Which ocean is the largest? Oh, it's not the Atlantic, everyone. Which one is it? The Pacific. Neither is bad.
And I had to drop out, so that's good to know that I went to my camera function to take a picture of the group, and then I got pushed out of the game.
Oh. Yeah,
Good to
so
know that they
if your
have to-
students
they have to
are not
stay
involved. What is vexillology? The study of flax.
It looks like it gave points to you. Never mind. Sorry.
It give you a time, huh? Time up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's their time.
Yeah, we can set up like limits for the students to answer the questions, like how many seconds they have. We can set that too.
Can somebody jump in now? Because he just came in, so.
Well, yes, but like he needs to like put the pin there, Kahoot.it, and use this pin.
But when I did it, it said that you need to let me in.
Oh,
It's okay. I don't care, but it sounds like maybe they'll have to wait until the next round
oh, probably.
if someone tries to join mid-game.
And the IBS step us through how we create the questions.
Yes, right after we finish this.
Okay.
Well, and you can create it for us, right?
Say what?
You can create it for us.
Actually, I'll teach you how to use it without having to create it. Have you learned something new?
Yeah.
All the answers say yes.
I already knew everything.
So, Molly, could you go back to the game?
Well, when I punched in, I went to another app, and then when I came back, it asked me for it pushed me out and it asked me for the number again, and I put in the number because I noticed that it was up there, and then it said,
So you needed my permission.
yeah.
But you saw that nothing popped here, right? So
I
maybe
didn't-
maybe
yeah.
if you like disconnect, or if you get to the game late, I don't think you can join.
Yeah.
Because maybe there should be like a pop here, like
Mhm.
Molly's trying to get in.
Or like a
We
Zoom.
didn't see anything like that. So now we have our podium. Let's see who's third.
Ooh.
Tracy. And then Molly. And finally,
Hey.
Take your prizes?
yep.
I get to dance on the
They get
podium.
extra.
It's like a calavera.
Wow. ¿Y en eso tiene música? Pues acabo de decir
Yeah,
que-
there is a song, I just deactivated it.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go over the same game again, but I'm gonna show you how my screen looks compared to yours, okay? Okay. This is your phone, this is your view, right? This is the student's view, and this is how the game looks for everyone else. When you start the game, like you can see the settings button, and here we can change a few things about the play, like about how it goes. So the first option is show questions and answers. When you guys play, did you see the answers on your phones?
No.
You did not, because I didn't want that. I wanted you to keep like coming back to my screen, to me all the time, right? But if you think that your students will do well, like seeing the answers on their phones, you can like click here and then they will see the questions and the answers on their phones, instead of just the triangle and the square and the circle, okay? Characters. Let players add a personal touch by creating custom characters. What does it mean? They can choose an animal to represent them. That's also something we can choose from. Language. That's important. You can you can change the whole game to the language you're teaching. So in case you're teaching, I don't know, French or Swahili or Italian, the game can be entirely in that language. That helps a lot, actually. Believe it or not, we learn a lot when we when we are in touch with a different like vocabulary. Maybe they learn how to say play in the target language. They learn how to say like you lose or you win. I don't know. Okay. You can also choose a song. They have like the same song in different tunes, like in different paces. Here you can randomize the order of questions or the answers. So maybe the answers will appear to one student in a different order compared to the others. Maybe they're trying to pick their friend's answer, but well, they're not be the same, right? Autoplay, that's an important feature. In case you don't want to click every time a question is asked, the game can go entirely by itself. I think they have like a 30-second slot for each question, and it goes automatically. You just keep an eye on everything. Maybe you're taking notes. I don't know. Oh, nickname generator. Remember what I told you about the names? If you see any inappropriate names on your board, you can click here, boom, and the game will give the players a random name. Maybe I think it's like names of animals, things like that. Okay.
But could you just take care of that specific student, or
No, it's for everybody.
everybody?
Yeah, either
Oh, I
everybody
see.
type their names or nobody does.
So if there's something funny, you just change it and it gives everybody an animal.
Yeah, like when I use this game with teenagers, I have this problem. Like they come up with very like weird stuff, and I will tell them, please type your names, and some of them would not. Some of them would like to be funny. So pick, and then they don't type their names anymore.
I think when the names are first appearing though, before the game has started, you can X a single person out, and so
Oh,
then they
yes,
would have
yes,
to do
yes,
it
yes,
again.
yes.
So then you say, oh, please use an appropriate.
Oh, at the beginning you can.
Yeah, like
Just a single.
as the students join the game, the same way I was about to kick Nader out.
Yeah.
Like when you see their names here, if you click on one of their names, they're kicked out. So maybe you see like, I don't know, Madonna there. There is no Madonna in the classroom, I guess. So you click on it, she's out, okay?
Oh, right.
Okay. And if that doesn't work, you can deactivate the name thing.
I did that to try it out.
Oh,
Like, can you-
inappropriate. So
can
I
you-
clicked, she's out.
Oh.
Okay. So now we're gonna create a Kahoot all together, okay? We can think about like 3 or 4 questions, and then you're gonna see how they go. First, the website is a little different. Like when we play as students, Kahoot.it, right? To create, we go to Kahoot.com. So this is where we're gonna create one from scratch. What's happening?
So create a Kahoot.
Kahoot.com?
Sign up for free or?
Yes.
Well,
Kahoot.com.
let's use the link that I see there, but something is, okay, this is the problem. Let me try Kahoot.com. Yep. This is the view, this is the dashboard when you go to the teacher's page on Kahoot. If it's your first access, you need to create an account. You need to sign up. And you can use, I think you can use like a Google account, you can use a Microsoft account. So I'm a teacher, right? I teach in school. I can use my Google, my Microsoft account, Apple, what's that? Whatever, okay, and even email, okay? As usual, to have access to a cloud to save stuff, you need to log in, right? As I have already used Kahoot for a while, my account is already linked. I'm logged in, okay? Continue with Kahoot Basic, because I don't want to pay for that.
Maybe you don't know this, but I think most people in the classroom know that the LLC will pay for an upgrade for you if you request it.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought you did. And so several TAs in this classroom do have an upgrade through us. So email me, Molly Arevalo at UNM, or just talk to me after the workshop and I can get you set up with an upgrade.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
We can
everything,
still sign up now and then later
Yeah.
on do the upgrade? Okay.
Anytime.
I mean, that's actually very good because we had like 5 or 6 different kinds of questions in the game, right? Open, multiple choice, true or false. These are the only free kinds of questions. All the others like scrolling, unscrambling, typing, they're all paid. So LLC got you covered. Right. Okay.
So I have a question, Andy.
Yes.
So if I want to sign in with Google, or I need to know my Google password.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Like you should be logged in if it's your computer, right?
Or you,
Okay, so I'm gonna ask.
Then you're gonna give permission to it, right? I think
Yeah.
you ask for
Oh,
permission. So very quick, let's go create a Kahoot. If you want, I mean, after you have access to the premium account, you can use IA to help you out, okay? Since I don't yet, let's go with a blank canvas from scratch. And here it is. It's very intuitive. Start typing your question. Can anybody think about a question about the solar system, for example? Okay, I'll go. Which planet is famous for its rings? Whoops. That's my first question there. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 alternatives, right? Of course, I need to add like wrong stuff. Okay, let's start with Neptune. Oh, it's so small. Okay, option number 2, Saturn. Option number 3, Mars. I don't have to type 4 alternatives. I don't have to come up with 4 alternatives, but I can. If I'm happy with 3, perfect. I want 1 more, I type another one. Earth. And how do I decide which one is the correct answer? Like this. I just tick it. Very easy. Question 1 is all ready to go. I think a visual element will help me. I can add pictures, okay? The only thing is, To use Google Pictures, you have to have a premium account. If you don't yet, you go to this Unpledged resource. And Kahoot is smart. It knows the question is about planets. Look, I have many planets here. Right? We have like stars and stuff. So how about rings? Perfect. Yeah, that's a good one. The way the answer is not that obvious, right? Okay, this is my question 1. Ready to go? I mean, okay. Here you can set the time limit. How many seconds do you think they need to answer that question? How many points it's worth? If you want, you can double or no points at all. Multi-select. It's a premium feature that allows the students to select more than one alternative, right? Okay, anything else? I don't think so. Oh, okay, let's say that you think that starting the game with a question is too blunt. You can start the game with a slide. So here you go, add slide. Classic. And if you move it up, this is the first thing they will see when the game starts. Maybe a picture of the solar system, maybe good morning, welcome to class. I mean, it's open to anything you want, right? Let's put a picture here. Let's see if they have anything on solar system. Oh, eclipse. Moon. Perfect. This is a very good moment for you to warm up. Maybe it's 8 a.m. and on a Monday and the students are still in weekend mode. Maybe you can show this to them and say, what do you know about the solar system? What do you remember from last week? What are some important things we talked about this? Okay, you ready? Let's play the game. And then question 1, question 2, question 3. Okay, let's create one more question. Question 2 or false now. These are all the options you got, but because I don't have the premium account yet, we cannot use the other. So let's go true or false. Can anybody think of a true or false statement about the solar system? I can. Can I?
The
So-
moon is a planet.
The moon? Dude, you read my lips.
Oh.
The moon is a planet. True or false? It's false, right? The moon is a satellite. Every time you see the star, like premium. Well,
Something else to keep in mind is that if you don't have a premium account, you can't have more than 10 participants in the quiz.
oh, okay. I mean, has it changed? Because I used to play it with like 30 kids in the room without a premium account, and it worked.
When we did this one just now, it told you at the beginning that you could only have 10 people in it.
Oh, okay. But I mean, LLC can provide us with a premium account.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You want to probably get on that sooner rather than later. If you want to use it in your classes.
That's probably changed recently. Because I had like 30, 35 teenagers in the room and everybody playing. Well, maybe the LLC can use the list, the presence list, to buy everyone an account, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Any questions about it? You guys good? Yeah? So let's say we added like 10 questions already. I need to sum it up, and I want to check what I did. So over there, enter Kahoot title. We can come up with a name so we can remember, like solar system quiz. Is it right? Whatever. Okay. You can choose the language it's gonna show. You press done. The game is already saved in your dashboard.
so we can create several games.
You can, yeah.
And another perk, so I have one of the paid accounts through UNM,
Okay.
and there's, I guess, like I don't know if Molly's here and can correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like a library of, you can either create a Kahoot and have it private that only you can access, or you can put it in the UNM LLC like library, and so you can share. Like I've created one about like ser versus estar for my Spanish class, and I put it in there so other people can use it. If they want
LLC
to.
has a cloud.
I didn't actually realize that that was an option. I knew that there was like public content, so you can search for games that have already been created. But yeah, the way that I'm able to pay for everybody is that we have kind of a team account. And so I can add you to our LLC team, but you keep your own account, so you can have all your own games, you'll have your own login. You know, it's up to you whether or not you want to use your Gmail account or your UNM account. But then the bill goes to me, so.
So
Yeah.
I think neither and I both have some Kahoots
Do
in
you
there.
have something else?
Yeah, and I was saving this for later, but like,
Sorry if I.
if you think that everything here is too complicated or it's gonna take time, Kahoot has a huge like library with stuff other teachers have created.
Yeah.
They are ready to go. And the good thing about that is, if the person who created that Kahoot has a premium account and they added premium questions, you can use the premium questions in your game as long as you don't change it. So if you play the game exactly like the other person did, with a free account, you have access to the premium questions. And it's already done. Let me show you.
And also
that's
you
the-
can edit the.
Oh, you can add it, but you can only edit the free question.
Okay.
That's how I played, because I don't have a premium account, but when we played, we had the unscramble, we had the scrolling, we had the open questions,
Right.
because that game was created by a premium user. It's a bug in the system. Well, okay, I finished the game, I want to see where it is. I go back to Kahoot. Library, Kahoot. Where is my Kahoot? It's
The
gone.
library, yeah, Kahoots.
You didn't say what happened?
Unzip emails.
Oh, it's here. It's a draft. I didn't finish.
Yeah.
saving it.
You have it saved.
How do
Oh,
we say
I
it?
didn't press the button, so
Oh.
save.
Oh, you have to save.
Yeah.
That's good that you have the.
My bad.
Change saves, save.
Oh, there it is. So this is the Kahoot we just created together. I click here. I can see what it's like. We had like 3 different questions, right? I want to play it, host live. Okay? And that's how it's gonna go. Like, the students will go to the Kahoot.it. This is the screen they're gonna see with the QR code, with the pen, and that's how they will enter the game. Everything we did already so far, right? Do you want to see the second website now? Do you have any questions about Kahoot?
So if you see like another people already set up, right? We can play. So I see the Quizless, like if you see people already have like they already made it, you can copy and put in your account. Is Kahoot also can do that?
You mean, can we copy other
Yes,
people's
and
Kahoots?
Yes,
We
so
can.
we can.
Oh, I didn't show you this, right?
Yeah.
Let me show you how to work smarter, not harder. Okay, search public content. I'm teaching my students, I mean, I can teach them anything, like, I'm teaching them, like, geometry, different forms.
Might not come up if you spelled it.
Oh, I misspelled it. Okay, I go Kahoots, right? Well, the internet's not very good. But here are all the games other teachers have created related to this topic. Or, I don't know, ser versus star. That's something we're going to talk a lot during the semester. Ser versus star, ser versus star, ser versus star. We have different games already made for the taking, right? You click on it, you can see what the questions are, if they're good for you or not. And if you go here, like to the ellipses, duplicate, you're gonna copy all that, the entire game into your account. And when it's there, you can edit it.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
After you duplicate, it's gonna show in your library. See? My library, Kahoot, and there it is. Here I can.
Sorry, where did you get that duplicate again?
Oh. Okay, these are the games other teachers created, right? I pick one. Ellipses, duplicate. Okay? I have two other games to show. We can play them and then we can talk a little bit about them. Do you have any other questions about Kahoot? Of course, guys, Kahoot is a very rich platform. There are a lot of features I didn't talk to you about, but as you navigate, as you get familiar with it, if you ever want to check YouTube for ideas, you will see that you can do a lot with it. The second one I want to show you is Bamboozle. Have you ever played it before?
In your class.
Oh, you have?
Your classes.
Yeah, it's true. This platform is a little bit different because everything happens in my screen, okay? Your students don't need any electronic devices, they don't need computers or phones, everything is going to happen here.
Okay.
And it's a very good tool if you have a classroom in which maybe somebody doesn't have a computer, maybe somebody didn't bring their phone, or maybe they use their phones for other stuff. You can play the game here, and everybody needs to be with you to play along. So let's split the class into two groups, okay? The 5 people here. Oh, that's not mathematically good. Okay, how about table 1 over there, the 5 people versus everybody here, okay? As you can see, this game is going to be about class. Play. Bamboozle. How many teams we got?
2.
2. Let's go 8 questions only because we don't have much time, right? Classic mode. That's what I usually do. This is our game. Team 1. Pick a number. Fatima, pick a number.
1.
1. Which country has this flag?
Portugal.
Good. Is it correct or wrong?
Correct.
It's correct.
Oh, you cheat.
Team 1 has already 10 points.
Oh, wow.
Neither, another number.
7.
Which country is that?
China.
The other team is helping. That's so
Oh.
that's so altruist. I love it. China, very good. Let's go with Thierry. 4. Ooh,
Oh, thank you.
bad luck. So these are some elements that will keep the game exciting.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all the points can switch. You can lose 50 points just because. Kids love it. How many points should they lose?
10.
Okay, you got it.
So nice.
Sandra, number.
Wait. Oh.
It's team 2. Oh, yes, team 2. Sandra.
8.
8. What country is this?
That's not the United States.
No.
Not Malaysia? Malaysia?
Yeah. Very good. It's your group.
Hawaii.
Abundance number
5.
5. Which country is that? The UK. Yes. What's your name again? What's your name again?
Lee.
Lee. Pick a number.
3. Germany.
Easy peasy. Julie, 2 or 6? 6. What country is this? Very good.
The US.
Finally,
2.
number 2. Pick a number 8 later.
Italy. Right.
Ireland. India.
No.
No, it's Ireland.
Ooh, Ireland or is this your final answer?
No.
Let's go class. 5.
She's right, I think
It's
Ireland.
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 Italy would be red.
That's not fair.
First answer is Italy.
No, Italy would be red.
Ireland.
Ireland.
You said it the wrong
Oh,
first.
very good.
You said the wrong
Wait,
one.
so
Everybody-
Give us our points, please.
Guys, we learned from mistakes.
And this one, Buzon is free, but
What?
it's free. You can recreate.
That's not
Is
fair.
this free? Most of the features are free.
Okay. And
Congratulations, team number 2.
thank you.
Andy, those, you can create the games you already have to it.
You can create.
Oh, you can?
Yes. I mean, this game here was already available because somebody else made it. Most of the times, you will find stuff that will apply to your class already made, already prepared, ready to go. But let's say you want to create your own, you also can. It's free. So bamboozle.com. Same thing. First access, you're gonna need to log in with your email or whatever. My library. These are 2 of the games that I played with my students last semester. Sandra probably played it with me. I can create a game, or I can search the online cloud to see if there's something that I can use. Let's start with the cloud. That's my solar system.
And can you copy that to your
Oh, I
library?
mistyped it and everything. No, it's not. What was that?
Can you bring some of the cloud games to your library?
You can, yeah. Oh, sorry guys, no. In my library, I only see what I have, right? I have to go to games, and here I can see everything other teachers have created. So solar system. See how many? They have like a lot of options. Maybe this one here is gonna be good for me. Wow, the pictures look good. If you click here, click, you're gonna see the correct answers. Questions, answers, questions, answers. You can take a look and see, that's gonna work with my group, or no, I don't like that. It's too easy or too difficult, right? We click play. I always go here, bamboozle. Okay, let's assume this is the one we're gonna use, okay? How many teams you're gonna split your class into? If you click quiz, you only have the questions. If you click classic, you're gonna have questions and some of the funny stuff we saw, like point swap or lose 15 points just because.
I'm just gonna find.
Yeah. And there it is. Okay? Team 1, team 2. If you click here, you can assign them names. Okay? And then very quickly I'm going to show you how to create one. We go to my library, plus game, and this is where you create your questions. Title of the game, let's say the solar system. Description if you want. You can add a picture to the header, to the first slide. You can choose which language it's gonna be, in which language it's gonna be. It's either Spanish or Portuguese or French. Also, when you search the Bamboozle cloud, you can filter the results by language. Okay? So you want to find games in Spanish or in Japanese or in Korean, you can.
They had Quechua. I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Make game. Oh, I forgot something. What is it about? About that, that code over there. Make game. Okay, here we have the place in which we're going to create each question. Here goes the question, here goes the correct answer. As you remember, like in this game, all you can do is answer orally to compare that with the answer that is already computed, right? Good, how many points it's worth? Okay, that's that. Do you want me to create one question so you see it? Yeah. And maybe we can play the third game I brought. How about, how much is 1 plus 1? What's the correct answer? Correct answer?
11.
2.
Oh, I guess because they're not entering in it, you don't have to have like TWO. You can't have alternate answers.
What was that?
Like in addition to the numeric 2, can you have more than one answer?
Oh, you can. Just type here. I mean,
Okay, so you
type
could do
2,
TWO.
You can type 2. Right? Is that what
Yeah.
you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything you put in this answer blank, it's what's going to show when you play the game with your students. Okay. And I mean, it's up to you actually, because maybe the question is kind of too open. Maybe it's a too open question. Like you're expecting your student to say, Melissa has 3 brothers, but the student says she has 3 brothers. I mean, I would give like 100 points for that, right? It's up to you to decide if the answer is correct or wrong as you play the game. I'm very like considerate when we play this game. Ready for the third one?
Yep.
Yep.
So,
I done with this one.
What?
I have a question concerning this. I done
Sure.
with this one. I done with the questions.
You have a
Are
question?
you through with the questions?
If you're done.
Yeah.
are you done presenting?
Você terminou com...
What?
Terminou?
Oh, we have one more game.
Hold on. Okay, I have a question.
But you can ask a question if you like.
Yeah. So for the one you just showed, like the flag games, if you want to do it here, where you don't need to type, like, or you have to type and then add images.
Yeah, like each question is made separately, and each picture is uploaded separately too.
Oh, okay.
So they have an image library here in which you can search for pictures you can use, or you can previously download from Google all the pictures you're gonna add to the game, and then upload one by one. Okay? To create these games, I mean, you need some time to go over all the questions, to start from scratch and to create everything, and to make it look good, you're gonna need some time, and you're gonna need to invest some time. But the libraries are huge. They already have like good stuff ready to go. So the last game I want to show you is quizzes. The biggest difference between the other 2 games, like Kahoot and Bamboozle, compared to quizzes, is that quizzes is a student-based game. You assign it to them and they're gonna do it at their own pace. There is no like going back to your screen and coming back. It's not a teacher-centered activity. So maybe it's something you can send to them so they can do at home, or maybe something they can do while you, I don't know, call their names on the presence list. So I'll show you and you're gonna play, okay? Similarly to Kahoot, they're gonna have to go to the website and type the pin. Starting now. This is a quizzes about Spanish, okay? And just like Kahoot and Bamboozle, it also has a huge library with lots of stuff that are already good.
So is it Quizlet.com, did you say, or?
Join my quiz.
Joinmyquiz.com.
Gracias.
– 30 seconds. The code is 764534. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can I start? Yep. So when I press start, here's, you guys are going to see the game. You guys are going to play the game at your own pace, because everything is going to happen in your phone. You're going to see the questions, the answers, and all I'm going to see is your progress. In my screen, I can see your progress. Who's first, who's second, who's third. And good thing, after we finish the game, these results are saved. I can see which student marked which question wrong or correctly. However, in the free account, you can only do that 20 times. Okay? They give you like 20 different slots to save students' progress. So let's go. All I can see is your progress. I don't see what's going on. I don't see the question. And I don't see the answer. Here I got like your progress, right? If I want to go over each question and see who did what right, who did what wrong, I can. And as I told you, your performance is saved in my account. So if I want to use that tool as an assignment, for example, I can. If I want to diagnose, I want to see where you guys at, I can do that too, in a very fun way. Just like the other two games, it's totally customizable. You can create the questions you want, you can add the answers you want. And differently from the other two, this one is not teacher-centered. You realize that, right? Okay. So these are the 3 websites I wanted to show you. And in case you guys want to learn more about them, I prepared a link. Let me just go back. In this link, you have access to 3 different tutorial videos teaching how to use and how to create each one of them. And yeah, the more you play it, the more familiar you get with it. And believe me, if your students have fun, you have fun, and everybody's happy. Okay? Does anybody have any questions?